Hello everybody in YouTube land, this is your girl Lysandra Easley coming to you on behalf of Metamorphosis Custom Beauty Concepts, and I'm going to introduce myself to you today by talking about Metamorphosis, my website, my new book that just came out, The Wisdom Keys for Surviving the Beauty Beast. It is going to look backwards to you, but I'm going to tell you this forward. You can get this on Lulu.com. And I basically talk about my career. It's my career biography. So everything that I've been in from beauty school to now is all in the book. Excuse me. So I've basically been doing this for 17 years. I've been a cosmetologist, makeup artist, and I've been a barber for the past 4. So if you have any questions for me pertaining to the topic of beauty, feel free to shoot them my way. Excuse me. Sorry about that, this California weather. Speaking of, I am from Oakland, California, so I bleed and breathe Bay Area. My grandparents were from a little city inside of Oakland called Piedmont, so that's the northern Oakland area. And then I was raised by my father, who lived in San Leandro, and we've pretty much lived all over the place, but yeah, this is pretty much where I'm from. So, in 2012, I think it was, I started a beauty bar. When I spoke with my legal team last year, they said, anybody can have a beauty bar. Anybody having anything that I sweat, bled, and cried over is just like not in the question. So I went back to the drawing board, did some soul searching, and when I went to a hair show, I was standing in a room full of 100,000 people, all doing the same thing that I do. And when I looked at what they were there for is to get re-inspired, maybe get discovered or learn how they can get on a higher platform, I thought to myself, I need a piece of this pie. And come Christmas time this year, I'm going to let you all in on a little secret. But I'm going to hold on to that, keep it to myself. I'm basically here to introduce to you Legit, which is my new cosmetic line. And when I come to you from individual colors, you can see that the reflection is pretty bad. This is pretty much my packaging. And I'm so daggone proud of my little baby. This is for those of you that like to fill up your pans. Fill up your palettes with different colors. These are not the colors I'm going to be wearing today. I'm just giving you a little preview. So, after 17 years of experience, I've been an instructor, I've been a barber, I've been to Georgia, New York. There is no place like home in California. How much do you think that these should go for? So when I come to your beauty school, you all be ready with your tips and your singles because these only go for $5. Or you can log on to my website, www.metamorphcbc.com. That's metamorphcbc.com. Okay, so moving on, I'm going to talk a little bit more about my book. If you have ever considered a job in service providing, this is available on Lulu.com. Whether you want to be a barista, a nail tech, a massage therapist, a cosmetologist, whatever you want to do, I'll let you in on how you find the best facility for yourself. Not necessarily who's within your budget, because you can find that out on your own when you go in person. But look at me, I'm spilling secrets already. I'll tell you how to make $100,000 in a year. Off of this little book. Isn't that awesome on the back? It's available for a whopping $18 on Lulu.com. If you want to save yourself some time and find out if this field is really for you, $18 is not a lot to ask for what you might be doing with the next 20, 25, 30, 40 years of your life. So, moving on from that, I'm so sorry, my Bay Area, California weather gets in the throat a little bit. We're going to go on ahead and get started. So this is my primer. Its name is going to be called Prime Me. You take your little concealer brush, and it's a rule of thumb. Before you get started to this part, you need to moisturize, prime, and then prep. Okay, so if you're wondering why I'm looking down periodically, I have an extra mirror that's right underneath my my phone that I'm using as my monitor. I'm just starting out, and I'm going to jump in and out, back and forth while I'm doing this. I don't know if I mentioned before that I was an instructor for 10 years teaching cosmetology and barbering. So I'm really serious. You know how we barbers get down. It's almost like the Sisters of the Brotherhood when you're a female barber. The way I figure is that we're all family, and you can ask me whatever you need to pertaining to these subjects of what I'm doing. If it looks stupid, please don't judge me. One of my policies at Metamorphosis Custom Beauty Concepts is I have never, ever, ever used airbrushing for my photos. What you're seeing right now is complete daylight. I have a house that faces the sun mostly, and so I'm very lucky to have my daylight. And you just dab her on. And this is not a concealer, this is an eyeshadow primer. My primer is called Prime Me, and will be on my website next week as soon as I can get it up, because it goes through a lot of process before it goes from me to you, because I have to foolproof it. I have to wear it for the whole day or for the whole week, see what happens if I sleep in it. Make sure that you put your caps back on. And by the way, shout out to everybody in Indianapolis, Indiana. This video is dedicated to my beautiful Aunt Beverly. This is for you, so I'm demonstrating how to apply eyeshadow. This is not just mine, but this is my eye palette. Isn't that pretty? This one will be out in August to celebrate my birthday. I'm not going to tell you the number. It's called Ambassador. So if I think of a representative that I want, it would be green, prosperous, and all these great, wonderful things. But the palette I'm going to use, this is my logo. It's backwards. I'm sorry. It's going to be up on the website shortly. I'm going to allow you all to be able to build your own palettes with Legit. So this is mine that I chose. I'm going to go through all the names eventually. I'm really, really, really attracted to this little turquoise color that's right here. So yeah, that's what we're going to be using. So now that I've done that, what we're going to do is we're going to, I use a base color. So that's more like a flesh tone that I build on top of. There's this little copper number here called Truth, right there. It's an earth tone, it's a little bit of a shimmer. I'm just applying this on very lightly. So why do I start off with an earth tone with all the tones that are available on the market? You can't fail with these. These are what I call my no-fail tones. And they're beautiful and a little bit shimmery. It just goes dap, 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 dap. So I hope that I'm going slow enough that hopefully some of you can do this with me. If you're not sure about how to apply makeup, this is just a regular kind of flat, rounded brush. You can use whatever you have. You can use your ring fingers. That's what I love about our industry, is there's no end to your creativity. And then I have this little cool little invention, doodad. Don't ask me what it's called. I can actually wipe my brush off on it and then pick up a different color, and I don't have to worry about mixing colors. So, that's that. Okay. Now, you are not going to believe how super pigmented this is. And this is my flat, round brush. I'm not worrying about blending. I am just packing on color. Ooh, wait, look at that go on there. I'm just putting it on my lid. Yeah, just on my lid. It comes off just as green as it wants to be. Kind of turquoise. My whole bedroom is this color. Ooh, make the baby rounds pop. Yes. As you can tell, I love makeup. And Like you all see me today, we are going to totally metamorphosize. By this time next year, you won't even recognize me. And talking about, oh, she makes this look so easy. Like, everybody knows what their eyelids are, right? We're just popping this right on the eyelid. And it's just dab, 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 dab. So this is the only motion that I'm doing across my eyes. I'm not wiping. Pretty good. I don't see any fallout anywhere. Please excuse my under my eyes because I never get off all of my eyeliner. And you can use as much or as little as you like. Now this look is more for evening, which day transitions into night, right? Super simple. Just ripping this off. Just the ends of the bristles, and I can pick up a whole new color. And I think I'm going to do this pretty, it's almost like a copper. And we use a fluffy brown brush. This one's by NYX. Thanks, NYX. And what I love about this copper color is it will blend right into that flesh tone that I did initially. We're just going to rub this right on top of the crease. Now we can plop and blend at the same time. Don't you love my professional lingos? Plop and blend, plop and blend.